Then I had a couple blue crabs. My air fryer is kind of small, so I only could fit like 2 or 3. So I went ahead and put the 2 crabs in the bowl. I was scared, so I was like jumping because they were live.
Another person said, seems a lot of people are ignorant in these comments. You cook them with water at the height of boiling temp to cook the brains, and then so there's this creator on TikTok, Content with C, I believe her name is called, and she took it upon herself to cook 2 live crabs with some corn and some potatoes. I can't forget to add that. But the internet is giving this lady hell because the way that she cooked these crabs was in the air fryer. Now, from what I see, the people that are watching this video seem to be falling into one of 2 camps. One, for her treating these crabs this way, Content would see she's pure evil and needs to receive the same treatment that she gave these crabs. Or 2, it's not that big a deal. No matter how you cook it, it's still taking a life. All right, so this is the video.
Y'all, let's make a crab boil in the air fryer. Listen, don't knock it till you try it. So first I boiled my potatoes first, then I washed my corn really good, added my corn, and then I seasoned it with some Old Bay seasoning. I used a little bit of Creole seasoning. Use whatever seasoning you would like. I used a little extra seasoning because I like my crabs seasoned. Then I had a couple blue crabs. My air fryer is kind of small, so I only could fit like 2 or 3. So I went ahead and put the 2 crabs in the bowl. I was scared, so I was like jumping because they were live. Did I mention that? And then I went ahead and seasoned my blue crabs with some Creole seasoning. I added some Old Bay seasoning. I added a little bit of crab seasoning. And when I tell y'all, I went ahead and turned my air fryer on, I believe 395 or 400. I used the...
Yeah, I'm just going to fast forward just for a little bit because I know there's some people that really were upset at this scene.
Right.
They are done. You can even see there was a little bit of juice at the bottom of the bowl. Y'all, 10 out of 10. You can even see the meat. So good, y'all. Bye.
I'm not even joking. They have whole TikTok reactions of people watching her cook these crabs and saying how evil she is. People came from out the woodworks, and all of a sudden everyone became a professional as to how you're supposed to humanely cook a crab. And that's the one word that they all seem to be emphasizing. Humane. Somebody asked the question, how is air frying it alive any worse than boiling it alive?
Damn!
Another person said, seems a lot of people are ignorant in these comments. You cook them with water at the height of boiling temp to cook the brains and then off the crab quickly. Not having the water already boiling or air frying them leaves them alive in excruciating pain. Another person said, everyone upset she air fried 2 crabs but y'all don't do blank when abattoirs offing a cow by slicing its throat or stunning a pig in the brain. If she didn't film it, y'all wouldn't give a blank. But then of course you have other comments that say for future reference, put them in the freezer so they fall asleep and then cut the apron so it doesn't feel a thing. Last comment, I promise. This person said, y'all getting mad because she air fried it. They feel pain when they get boiled too. And another person replied with, yeah, but one lasts way longer than the other. So really, some people have no problem with it ending up on their plate either way. They just don't want to see it and they don't want to know that it suffered.
Well, that's a start, you know.
Or even if they suffered, they don't want to see it, is what it seems like. I really didn't even know that it ran this deep, but apparently this person, Howie the Crab, I believe the channel's name is, on TikTok, they decided that they were going to comment on the video that we had watched a little earlier, so.
Hi, Howie the Crab and Winnie the Crab's mom here. I don't come on here very often and talk to you face to face, but there's an important matter that we need to discuss. You may have seen a video about a woman who air fried 2 live crabs in a clear air fryer and seasoned them while they were alive and then watched while they died in the air fryer. I get tagged in every single video about crabs, whether it's negative or positive online. I see them all. While hundreds of people have tagged me in this and privately shared it, and I've had people beg me to stay offline while this blows over so that I don't have to see it. Well, I saw that video before it even had 1,000 views. As soon as something like that pops up, I am one of the first people to be tagged in it because I publicly speak out about cruelty to crustaceans and everything. I want to believe that maybe she grew up not knowing that crabs are sentient and have feelings, and how incredibly, incredibly cruel that was. I love that our community of fans, there are 2 million of you across social media now, actually more than that. I do have 1 million here on TikTok, and just you can find me in other places. But when people are stitching her video and actually speaking up on that level of cruelty and why this is allowed on these apps is is wonderful that we're finally having this conversation of what about crabs?
All right, so after hearing all this information, what's your opinion on the matter? This seems like it has more to do with sentience and suffering versus the crowd that says, well, it's an animal. If you're going to take its life away, death is death. Whatever your thoughts are, leave them in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like, and I will see you again on the next one. Easy, y'all.